Hello my beautiful crafty friends, I am Katia with Lunar Sun Creations. Today I want to show you a project that I've been working on for Vectoria Designs. They've created a super cute crafting kit called Colorful Creatures, and as soon as I saw it I immediately thought baby shower. So I decided to make a keepsake baby box. So my thought was that, you know, all the people who were at the baby shower could put a little something into the keepsake box or write down their hopes and dreams and advice for the baby to be. Let me show you the papers that I'm using from Vectoria Designs, and then I will show you the project. There will be a tutorial for this keepsake box, and that will be in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so let me show you the gorgeous papers that are the colorful creatures. So there are quite a few vertical patterned papers with some absolutely adorable images on them. They're so cute. So we've got a whole bunch of verticals. And then also some that you could cut apart and use. They're just stunning. And then we've got a whole bunch of horizontal papers, so you can use them this way, which is awesome that there's the variation, so you can have an album going either direction. So I've printed all of these on an 80-pound cardstock with a silk finish. That's what gives it that just a little bit of like kind of sheen. I really like this paper a lot. I just get them printed at my local copy shop. And then there are many pieces of cut apart. So there's a couple that these are meant to be little folders. So you fold them in half. So there's quite a few of those, and then we've got some cut aparts with pockets and labels and words, even an envelope. And you could use these little ones even for jewelry or swing tabs. And then we've got a couple sheets that for fussy cutting, and I love that they have an actual outline. So it gives a very definitive place for you to cut, so you don't have to cut in between the horns and such, the antlers I mean. It makes fussy cutting a little bit easier. So some of those and more words. All right, and then we've got the journal sheets. So they have 3 sizes in the kit. I didn't print out everything, I just printed out what I needed. So I didn't print out, there's full page, and then there's ones that have a little border, and then smaller ones. So I did the second and the third size. I didn't do the full size ones. And I printed these. These are just on printer paper, but I did them double-sided. So I printed out quite a few of these. The imagery is just gorgeous. I'm really excited to use these papers. They're just so cute. Okay, so there's quite a few of those, and some even have full fronts, so you could use that as like the cover of a journal. And there's also one of the full sheets is with this image as well. And then there are, I won't go through them all because there's a lot of them, so I encourage you to check out the Vectoria Designs site and look at all these gorgeous papers. And so these are the smaller ones. So these would be great on cards even, or make a tiny mini journal. And again, I did these all double-sided as well. And there's quite a few of them. So they follow the same imagery as a lot of the main papers, which is quite cool. So everything, you know, matches up really well and coordinates excellently. Okay, so those are all, well, not all the papers, those are the ones that I printed out. So it's a huge crafting kit, which is really, really awesome. So versatile and so many things that you can do with it. All right, perfect. So now let me show you the project that we're going to be making with all of these gorgeous papers. So this is the top. I've just made a frame so you could slide this out. This is just bits and pieces of the different ephemera in the pack, and so you can put a picture of the baby or maybe the birth details or you know, whatever you like there. So the top is decorated. It's got an elastic closure here. So I'll show you the front and then the sides. And the back, and the bottom. So it measures about 10 by 7 by about 5.5 high, and it opens with the drawer down here. So just pull on these two little tabs and the drawer opens like that. And then I've just got some little ephemera bits. This is the envelope. I've got a few little of the spare bits in the envelope, and then I just made a couple little folders with the journal pages, and I thought maybe the mom could write a story or something, or you know, all her advice to her baby in there, and then a little file folder for pictures and such. And then in the drawer is that beautiful little fox, and then all the edges are decorated there. And then on the inside, just undo this elastic and open up the lid. And the lid is that same picture that's on the front there. And then inside, you've got some little compartments. So I just have a few of the smaller journaling little bits that I made into books that maybe the guests could write their, you know, thoughts and dreams and advice and hopes for the baby. But I mean, you could use this for, you know, their first lock of hair, or their little band from the hospital, or their, you know, first tooth, or, you know, all the like important little bitties, you know. Or you could just put all your cards from the baby shower, or, you know, whatever you think. Oh, I just realized I forgot to cover that one panel. Oops, we'll have to do that. But yeah, so it's just a cute little keepsake box, and I mean, it can be, I thought these papers went really well as a baby theme, but I mean, you can do the same thing for a wedding, for a special person in your life that you want to keep all the mementos from. So it doesn't have to be a baby box, but I just thought that it was really cute as a baby box. Yeah, okay, so that is our project. So let's get all of our materials ready, and then we'll jump in.